It is Joinen. And let's talk about food, baby. Let's talk about perfect food. Food so good, so divine. You'd write your mother about it. There exists a place on the internet where only the best of the absolute best food is posted online for 3.8 million people to vote on. And only the very, very best rise like a soft, squishy loaf of bread to the top. Perfect food. Let's see how perfect this food really is. Just like this one. Ooh, ooh. That is some smooth, perfect cartoon bread right there. The caption for this one is quite possibly the most beautiful loaf of bread I ever made. Yeah, so this isn't just like random photos from the internet. This is like food that people have made and they've posted saying, tell me, how good is this? Well, this one has 22,000 upvotes. I'd say that is pretty good bread. So satisfying. Wouldn't eat it? Why not? Let me guess. You got to say something like, I got a gluten allergy or something. In which case, fair enough. It does not look soft and yummy though. It looks pretty soft. It's pretty yummy to me. I'd say that bread looks pretty soft. Sure, the crust looks a little crunchy. Like if we're gonna harshly critique all of these foods, which I welcome, by the way, we're not just here to gush, we're here to properly critique food that we have never tasted. I would say, sure, the crust looks a little crunchy, and that's fine for a certain type of bread. But if you're looking for that soft, ooey gooey kind of bread, that crust might scrape the top of your mouth a little bit. Maybe that's not what you're looking for. You don't mind the crust, but the air holes are too small. Yeah, it's got a tight grain or whatever you call it. But that's just the style of bread. Just depends what style of bread you're going for. And sure, everybody's got a different preference. I say it's not about how small the air holes are or how tough the crust is. It's about what is the purpose of the bread. And in my humble opinion, this serves the perfect purpose of looking like the perfect piece of bread. You know what I mean? Like it just looks like a cartoon loaf of bread, but in real life. In the caption, it says, I ate sushi in the tub while my girlfriend is away after she said to never eat food in there. Why is she saying to not eat food in the tub? What, has she got a problem with fun? This looks like a big vibe. Not in the tub? Why? No, what is that? Why? What's the problem? Soapy Sushi? It doesn't go in the water. You're not just grabbing a little bit of sushi and dunking it in the tub. That's not the point. All of the rice will fall in there. How do you guys eat? It's not that hard. You pick the thing up and you put it in your mouth. Done. It will drop. It doesn't. You guys just have no control. You know?
Just bringing the fish back to the water before they go.
One last dip. This is weirding me out that we've got like a solid 50-50 on people who think this is the biggest vibe and people who think this is a terrible idea. I'm just wondering what the crossover is for people who like aren't good with chopsticks maybe and think that this is a bad idea, because let's be real, you're not dropping any in the tub. And even if you did, like, I don't know if this is a gross thing to say, but like, is it that big a deal? Surely not. You get a couple grains of rice in your bathtub. You know, don't ever go to a public swimming pool if you got a problem with that. I don't like soggy food. I'm not saying eat it if it falls in the tub. Why is this so hard to wrap your heads around? You're just sitting in a good, comfy spot in the tub while you're eating some sushi. What's the problem? You're naked in a pool of soap? Exactly. That's the appeal. It's so relaxing. You're in the buff. In your element, just soaking it up, having the time of your life. Look at this. You've got like a little tablet holder here. You're probably watching something cozy on Netflix, eating some sushi, soaking it up, watching a good show, probably drinking some sake. What could be better? What could be better? Who cares if a couple of grains of rice fall in the tub? You're in the tub, perfectly positioned to clean yourself up. Is the bathtub comfortable though? Yes. I feel like at this point, that's kind of the point of a bath. People don't really go in the bath to get clean. They go in the bath to chill out. It's a comforting spot. If you want to get clean, you have a shower. At least, you know, in the West or whatever, where people have, I don't know.
Anime and bathtub sushi sounds pretty awesome, honestly.
Exactly. I don't see the issue. Anyway, we can move on from the contentious sushi bathtub situ. Most tubs are near the toilet. The air probably smells. It's not, it doesn't, what? It's not even necessarily true that most tubs are near the toilet. But even if it was, okay, I'll move it on. Do you not flush your toilet? I love how divisive this is. I would have had no idea that this would have been so dang divisive. Anyway, what about this one? Are we gonna find a problem with this? People are gonna be like, ew, the burger's so close to the chips. How do you eat the burger when the chips are so... The chips are right next to it. Or the fries, whatever you want to call them. That's how we're going to turn this into an argument. Those aren't chips, Joinen. They're fries. How can you eat so much? It's not for one person, surely. You're clearly splitting it. If I had to guess, I'm saying you're splitting it 4 ways, considering, you know, there's 4 burgers. It looks very American. If I have to guess what country this is from, you know, I'm putting 100% of my money on this is American. Very American. Look, but, you know, who's to say the Americans don't know how to make some healthy food? There's a good bit of salad there on the corner. What I will say with this is that I would genuinely like, I'm genuinely kind of surprised by it, the amount of salad in this burger. I am sorry, but I don't understand the appeal of a burger with no salad. It's just soggy meat and bread. Like, it's just bready meat with sauce. It's just, it's too, mush. It's just a mush. You know, give me some crunch. Give me some freshness in my burger. Make it a little bit brighter with some salad in there.
That's coleslaw and it's cabbage with mayo and sugar basically.
Coleslaw? Are we sure? That's not, it's not, hold on. First of all, that's gonna be the same stuff, right? Are we agreeing? That stuff is the same as this? I think that's the same. Look, I cook with a lot of cabbage. I eat a lot of cabbage. I eat a lot of iceberg lettuce. I feel like I know iceberg lettuce when I see it. That's gotta be iceberg lettuce. I don't think that's coleslaw. It's coleslaw, we know. Oh, this is how we're turning it into an argument. That's iceberg lettuce. That's lettuce and onion. That's not coleslaw. Here I thought we'd have a good time looking at some good foods. But of course, food, the ultimate divisive subject to just get anyone mad. Literally Google it, bro. Fine. Howlin' Rays. Let's see here, Mr. Howlin'. What do we got? What you got on the menu there? Collard greens. Collard greens? Greens. They don't do coleslaw. They do collard greens, which, never heard that term in my life. Are those things? Maybe that's not the collard greens. That doesn't sound like vinegar slaw. It doesn't help. It still doesn't tell us what's actually in it. Wait, hold on. We can look up the burgers, right? It should say what's in it. The boneless breast slaw, but it's just not. I didn't care, okay? I didn't care because that is not coleslaw. I don't care what Howlin' Rays likes to call it. You know what coleslaw is? Also known as coleslaw, New England salad, or simply slaw. See? Slaw. Side dish consisting primarily of finely shredded raw cabbage and a salad dressing. There you go. Simple. Simple stuff. And I refuse to believe that that is cabbage. But one person said, Chef Ramsay would tell you it's beeping slaw. Chef Ramsay wouldn't. Chef Ramsay would tell you that that is lettuce. All right. Here's the next contentious topic. Another food argument. This right here, the caption for this one says, and I quote, it's not me. It's the caption of the photo. It says, a perfectly cooked marshmallow. It looks like leather. It kind of does. It's not perfectly cooked. This time I agree. Not burnt enough. No. Agreed. I love it. I don't know. To me, like, the hard thing about this one is that it's hard to see the temperature. To me, it just looks cold, which is a weird thing to say. Okay, here's my big issue with this, is if you go to pull that bad boy off and the skin just peels off and leaves the marshmallow behind. You know, you make too much of a skin and then it just comes off like a jacket. And that's not perfect. That's not what you're looking for. I don't know. This one's hard for me. I don't know if there is a perfectly toasted marshmallow to me. I get that this is evenly toasted. I'll give it that. Evenly toasted. Okay, there's no argument to be had about this one. That's just good food. Look, if you don't eat meat, then fine. Then you'll say that's not good food. If you eat meat, that's good food. That is just good food. Everybody, like every single person in the chat has to agree with me on this. And if you don't, I will personally address you. I don't like garlic. Well, it's not a given that there's garlic on there. I don't like this ill. Why? Space Ace. Tell me what you find wrong with this picture. Why? Why would there be anything wrong with this perfect photo of food? Looks too fatty for my diet? That's beside the point. It's too much stuff. I don't accept that as I don't accept that as criticism. Too much stuff? I don't like this food. It's too much. Too much good things on a plate. And I dislike having too much good things. There's usually garlic on loaded fries, Joinen. Did you say you don't like garlic? Hold up. I feel like I addressed the wrong thing there. You said you don't like garlic. And I said, who's to say there's garlic on that? But the real question is, why don't you like garlic? Looks like someone used the fries as an ashtray. Come on. It's good food, you guys. Jeez, no wonder we have arguments all the time. You guys just have bad opinions. It sticks in my mouth for 24 hours. Okay, I'll agree with that. Nobody likes the aftermath of garlic. Everybody enjoys eating it, but the aftermath, I'm super sensitive to old garlic breath smell, and I can't stand it, but eating it is tasty. Come on, tell me what's wrong with this picture, huh? Chat, are you gonna look at that and tell me that's not cool? Bunch of perfect donuts. It'll be too much filling for my taste. Too much sugar. It's a donut. What do you expect from it? Look, even I've got criticisms. I'm not a big fan of cream, but if someone put that thing in front of me, I cannot contain myself. People definitely being contrary on purpose now. That's what I think, chunkiness. People just like being the quirky girl. I'm not like other Twitch chatters. I think donuts are gross. Is that bacon? It's not bacon, it's strawberry. Stop calling it a donut. What? What do you call it? Looks great, but not donut? Wait, hold on. What on earth? How do we look at this and find something to argue about? What is it then? A crapfin? Now you're just being mean. Donut has a hull? That's just not true. A donut can have a hull. It doesn't have to have a hull. It's a Berliner? Yeah, okay. But what is a Berliner then? Like, if I look up Berliner, do you know what a Berliner is? Do you know what a Berliner is? Do you want me to tell you guys what a Berliner is? Oh, I'm so quirky. That's look fine, but try to stop saying donut. It's a Berliner. All right, fine. Here it is. Berliner. Wait for it. German donut with no hole. It's a donut with no hole. You hear what it says right up here in brackets? Right there in brackets. You know what? I'll turn the filter off just to show you guys the full thing. Type. Right there. Sure, whatever. These things. That thing. It's a donut. Wikipedia is lying to you. Fine, I'll find somewhere else that says it. You guys are fighting an uphill battle, trying to tell me that this German donut is not a donut. What else is it? Joinen? Stop saying donut. It's not a donut. It's a Krispy Kreme. Okay? All right, here's my time to shine. Here's my time to be the Twitch chat. This is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I mean when I say the kind of burger that I'm not a fan of. It's just mush. Tell me that's just not all the same texture. Just soft, squishy. It needs some salad in there. It needs some crunch. It needs something to differentiate it, make it actually interesting. Liven it up a little bit. I'm not saying it would taste bad. It's not like I'd be upset eating it. It's just not my preferred style of burger. Oh, something primal about this. When you just like do some good old fashioned meat and vegetables, there's something deep, something human about the satisfaction of like a roast, right? Even if it's just the veggies, if you don't eat meat, whatever it is, but it's just like, just roast, you just feel like you're just caveman. You just can't get enough of it. Roast with potatoes, exactly. Monkey man like potatoes and meat. Looks good, but carrots? Jesus, there's a lot of you who apparently don't like carrots. Carrots are the most underrated vegetable, and I'll tell you why. Root vegetables are the tastiest. They just subjectively are. Joinen says something opinion, says it's subjective. And the thing is with carrots is that they're so cheap. You buy a whole bag of them for like $1 or $2 compared to like anything else, any underground thing. They're always expensive. You can do a carrot well and you can get so much good tasty flavor out of a carrot. You just put a little bit little bit of olive oil, a little bit of honey, a little bit of soy or something on your carrot. Put that in the oven.
Appreciate carrots PLS carrots.
Carrots! That's what I'm saying. Carrots are too sweet? No, they're not. Cheese board. This person says, today's my birthday. I asked for a cheese board. Pretty sure my sister nailed it. How are you guys gonna pull apart a cheese board? How are you guys gonna get angry at a cheese board? Turn this into a contentious subject. Too chaotic. Come on. Adult Lunchables. I've never thought about that before.
This chat is wild evil, literally eat anything.
I know, right? Like, why you guys have to be so fussy with food? Preferences are fine. Like, I can respect anyone who just prefers some foods over others. But if you're like, dude, that looks good, but carrots?
That salami rose is impressive.
Oh, didn't even notice that. I have no clue what this is. Oh, they're like pecan, like they're some sort of nut, right? What's the brown stuff? Yeah, I think it's nuts. Walnuts. Yeah, walnut in honey. There you go. Never really thought about a charcuterie as just adult Lunchables. Anyway. Do you have anything to add to one of the many, many food debates that went on today? Let me know in the comments down below. And what's that thing over there? It's new and cool, and it's on a different channel than this one. I've got other channels, and it's over there. Go click that thing over there. Quick, the video's about to end.